Whoever I'm speaking to on today, sweetheart, you're considered a lighthouse. You've always been considered a lighthouse. What is a lighthouse? A tower or other structure containing a beacon light to warn or guide ships at sea. You have been a beacon of light for those that are in darkness. You have been hope for your family. You have been the future for your children. You are all of that and some, baby, if you did not know. Sometimes it's hard for us to toot our own horn. So on today, I'm going to toot your horn for you. Beep, beep. Listen, baby, you are the light. Whoever you are, you've had to go through your own tower moments just to be that light. And sometimes individuals don't understand that. Listen, but this season right here, baby, you don't have to explain anything. You're literally living it out. You are a light for those who cannot find their way back home. What do I mean about that? I mean back home to self, back home to who they are, back home to their roots, back home to the things they once loved, back home to the people that they once thought they were going to connect to, didn't connect to, knew they should have. Whatever it may be, wherever you go, you stand in the gap for those who are in need. And you may have fought with this for a very long time because you feel like you're constantly giving. You feel like you're constantly being that light. You feel like you're constantly showing up for other people. But what you don't realize is that when you be that light to other people, God come right behind you and fill your cup back up. That's why you're able to do this. You've been giving the favor, the anointing, the strength, the determination, the endurance, whatever you need. You've been given that to be that light because God has literally built you up in that way. Whoever you are, sweetheart, the light turned on within you and you could not turn it off. The moment you saw, you could not unsee, and you continue to move forward with that. What does lighthouse symbolize? Strength, safety, and individuality, mystery, and existentialism. I think that's how you say it. Again, it symbolizes strength, safety, individuality, mystery, and existentialism. That's who you are. When people see you, they see your strength. They look at you for strength. My ears itching. They look at you for strength. So you are considered that lighthouse. And sometimes, baby, that thing can get rough and tough because you're sitting out there in the middle of the water and the waves are hitting you just like it's hitting them. But God has put you in the forefront to be a person to protect those that are coming up behind you. And yes, baby, it gets rough sometimes. Yes, it gets hard sometimes. But I promise you, whoever you are, you've been doing it, baby. You've been carrying it, and you might be tired. But I'm telling you right now that every time you be that light to somebody, every time you be that motivational speaker, every time you show up to the job and just be a listening ear for somebody else, it brightens your light even more, and you don't even realize it. So when you walk away, you've poured into them, but God has turned right around and gave you that same message, or God turned right around and give you some kind of blessing. Y'all know you compliment somebody's shoes like, oh, girl, I like your shoes, or, oh, I like your hat, sir, or whatever it is. And then turn around, somebody come right behind them and be like, oh, you so pretty, or, oh, I like your outfit. Y'all, it's the reciprocation of things. When you give it, God give it right back to you because you are put in a position to be that light, to give people that grace, to be that hope for them. Some people will not see that unless they see it through you. Your bloodline will not see somebody come up and come out of what was unless they see it through you. So you're meant to be that person. And I'm telling you, you're doing it. You may have had to go through, again, a tower moment because you are that tower for those that are in need. But you may have had to go through a tower moment. And that's where your strength was built up. People don't understand that when you go through these moments or you go through these heartaches, you go through all these things, that it builds you up. It strengthens you to be a light to other people. And y'all, we don't want to carry that sometimes, but you can't avoid it. Whoever I'm speaking to, you cannot avoid this thing. It's literally your calling. It's something that probably has been running you down. And sometimes people reject it because they don't understand it. They will reject the very thing that God sent to be a light, to be a help, to be hope, because they don't understand it. So you have to get comfortable in knowing that rejection is a part of your calling as well. They're not rejecting you. They're rejecting the spirit that's within you. They're rejecting your motivation. They're rejecting your knowledge. They're rejecting all these things because they don't understand it. But you're meant to stand in the gap for those who cannot find their way or are having a hard time getting back to self. That is what you've been called to do. So listen, sweetheart, we're going to get into this thing because sometimes, y'all, the burden can be heavy. It can get crazy out here because people constantly want to show you that, nah, I ain't this and that ain't that and da. And you just like, but I'm trying to tell you, God is doing X, Y, Z, or just being that light, y'all. Do not allow people to stop you from being that. If God has called you to do it and be it, do it, baby. Be that light. That's like, what is that? The Motel 6, when the light come on and you never turn it off. I don't know if that's the one, but y'all let me know in the comments. But I think it is Motel 6. Once the light is on, you never turn it off. That's you. You are that beacon of light. Y'all, I had to go. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting up. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Continuing to show up, y'all, each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all. So let's get into it, y'all. When I said symbolize, what does this lighthouse symbolize? Strength, safety, individuality, mystery, and exceptionalism. I think I'm saying it right, but I want to get into that last one. What is maybe it's exceptionalism. Whatever it is, y'all look it up. It focuses on the individual's experience and choices. So let's get into it, y'all. It rejects the idea that humans have a predetermined destiny or essence. Instead, existentialists believe that humans create their own meaning and purpose in life. Existentialists believe that humans create their own meaning and purpose in life. Baby, you have been someone who's a philanthropist, someone who's a journalist, someone who's a reader, someone who's an author, someone who creates music. Baby, you're all of that because you have stood up in the gap, not only for other people, but now you're standing up for yourself and you're saying, you know what? I'm taking control of my life. I'm taking control of what I know I should be doing. Yes, this path has already been predestined by the Most High, but now I got to take control of what I want it to look like. God gives us a choice, y'all. We only have some of the blueprint, and then we have to build on top of that in order to bring this thing together. That's why you go into creation with the Most High. That's why you trust your intuition. That's why you trust your own opinions over other people, because you have the blueprint. Can't nobody tell you how to build on this thing. It's your blueprint. You are the lighthouse. You are the first to do it. You are the one to show other people, baby. You can build yourself up from ground zero. You've been doing it. The moment you have those tower moments, you get right back on that horse, baby, and you take off every single time. Because God has built you up that way. That's your strength. God has given you safety. God has given you individuality. And you can stand on that 10 toes down about who you are, how you want to show up. Yes, again, your destiny is already predestined. But baby, when you start building on this thing, when you start building on your character, building on your foundation, building on whatever it is, your gifts, your talents, whatever you want to do. I feel like authors, for some, I don't even know where that's coming from. Somebody may want to write. You maybe want to be a writer. You want to start, diving into that. Listen, baby, you are meant to stand out. Don't look at nobody else's work. Don't look at how they outline their bodies, whatever it is, their paragraphs. Don't look at none of that. You are meant to build this thing from ground up. Your plans, your gifts, your talents, whatever it is coming from the Most High. So the moment you tap in and tune into self, because that's what it is, y'all. We talk about the divine, we talk about the Holy Spirit, but it's really just your higher self. You believing that I can be exactly how the Most High is or was. Listen, sweetheart, you're not perfect. Absolutely not. But you have that same strength. You have those same characters. You can do it just like Jesus did. You can do it too. That's why the Spirit was left to us, so that we can be strengthened, so that we can know, baby, I can do it too. And it might be hard, but just like the Most High, just like Jesus overcame, so can you. So can you. And y'all, this channel right here, we focus on my God, because that's who I love. But yes, I include in cars, I include movies, I include music, I include anything to get the message to you, because I am meant to stand out. I'm an individual, and therefore how I spread the word, how I come to you, how I motivate you, how I love on you is exactly how the Most High has already put the blueprint out for me. I'm just building on top of that, and nobody else can tell me how to build it. That's the same thing for you. Whatever your gift is, whatever God is calling you to do, you're a lighthouse in that particular thing. You're a lighthouse on the job. You're a lighthouse in the family. You're a lighthouse to the strangers on the street. You're a lighthouse in that field that you're in. It's now time to start building on that thing. Baby, be 10 toes down. You're meant to stand out. You're a mystery to a whole lot of people. You're a mystery to a whole lot of people. Some people don't understand why they're attracted to you. Your light is there and they know that it's there, but they don't understand it. They see you from afar. They see that light beaming from afar. They standing out, baby, on the sand. Meanwhile, you out there in the middle of the water trying to get it. You don't mind stepping out there on faith. You don't mind actually putting your hand to the plow. You don't mind doing the work. So you're standing out there in the middle of the water, and there's others that's standing on the shore looking at you. That's just like Peter when Jesus passed and he came back and was out there. Peter was like, "Is that you, God? Is that you? If it be you, I basically called me unto you." And when God said, "Come," Peter had to have a choice. He had a choice whether he was going to step on that water and trust God or stand on the shore with everybody else or stand in that boat with everybody else. And they looking at him like, "You really about to do this?" And Peter was doing fine. He stepped out there, baby, and was walking on faith. He was doing fine until he turned back, until he started doubting in his mind. Until he started doubting. That's the same thing. All you have to do is trust it, baby. Trust this new thing. Trust this new walk. Trust this new assignment. Trust yourself, first of all. You're a mystery to a whole lot of people, but they see the light within you. So some people will come around and they will just sit and look in awe. They will just sit and spectate. They will sit and dictate. They will sit and speak over your life in all kind of ways, forms, and fashions. But no matter what, baby, that light is on and it cannot be turned off. You are meant to guide a whole lot of people. This light that I'm talking about is like a lamp. Let me tell you, when the God says lamp unto your feet, he's a lamp unto yours, but you are a light to other people. So it's like a domino effect. God give it to you and you give it to them. That's why you cannot get wrapped up and tangled up in what other people have to say about your life and the way that you're moving, the way that you're operating, whatever it is. Because God has given you the grace to do it. You're supposed to be standing out. You're supposed to show this strength that just cannot be explained. Because sometimes people need to see that. They need to see you be flipped up in that hangman and then stand right back up. Sometimes people need to see it, and y'all, we don't like it, but sometimes we are the bait. We are the bait for other individuals to get it together, for other individuals to come back home, for other individuals to see who they are. And sometimes your truth make people feel some type of way. And it's not that you're exposing them in that way. It's just that your light is meant to bring forth truth so that they can see you too can do it, so that they can see there's more in you, so that they can keep moving forward. And sometimes y'all, people reject it. They fight against you because it's hard. It's hard. You come in, whoever you are, you come in like a whirlwind. People see you and maybe you're kind, maybe you're loving, maybe you all of that. But this light, the spirit within you, it causes people to feel some type of way because you strip them down from head to toe. That's what light does. If you're standing in a place that's full of darkness, the light is going to expose those who are standing in darkness. That's what you're meant to do. That's what you're meant to do. So for whoever I'm speaking to, you may be trying to figure out why I keep attracting certain kind of people. Why is the Most High letting me be in this job? I just quit this last job and here I am on a new job with the same kind of spirits, the same kind of attitude, the same this and that. Baby, you did what you're supposed to do on that last job and you learned what you're supposed to learn on that last job. But now you're in a different environment. So now you need to take what you've learned from that last place. That's what it's called, going from glory to glory to glory. You take what you learned from that last place, that last organization, that last relationship, that last argument that you had with whoever, and you learn from it and you build. So yes, it may be the same spirits in that particular place, but you know how to operate now. You're in a new environment, but baby, you're not new to this. You're true to this. You got to know that. You're a light. So wherever you go, you expose darkness. God will sit you right there in places and spaces that need to be cleaned up. People need to see your light. They need to hear your story. They need to be motivated. They need to see the way you operate. And y'all, this thing don't have to be perfect. Again, you're just a person that's full of light, love, hope, encouragement. You may have a gift, a talent, whatever it is that you're giving to people. That is your light. We got to stop thinking that it's all about just religion and looking up to the heavens and all of that. No, 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 no. Whatever you've been given, whatever is special about you, whatever is unique about you and that you spread to other people, that's your light. That's it. That's your light. So you need to hone in more on that and do you and be you and build on top of that. Because I'm telling you right now, you are a lighthouse. And can't nobody rock that. Can't nobody shake that. Can't nobody take that. I told you, you get flipped upside down and you stand right back up. Flipped upside down and you stand right back up. And every time you do, your light gets brighter because you've learned. That's the wisdom. You only get the wisdom from experience. You can only get wisdom from experience. So yes, you might want to be a writer. You might want to be an author. You might want to go out there and sing. You might want to do all of that. But baby, when you accompany that talent with wisdom, you got something then. You rock it with something because it takes sometimes more than just talent to get you in the room. It takes more than just talent to keep you in the room. Somebody can give you a whole bunch of money, or God can give you this talent, this gift, whatever you have. If you don't know how to go out and monetize that thing, because let's talk about it. When we talk about our gifts and stuff, especially in religion, people feel like you shouldn't be out here getting money for the gifts that God gives you. When God said, your gifts will make room for you. So why not? Why not monetize it? Let's talk about it, y'all, and keep it plain, make it real, because I'm telling you, religion will have you in a box thinking that you're supposed to be broke, busted, and disgusted, living a certain kind of way. And God is saying, no, I've given you gifts. I've given you talents. I give you motivation. I gave you a mouth. I gave you hands. Your limbs are working. Therefore, you should be working. If your limbs are working, your mind is right. Listen, baby, get it. Go out and get it. Early bird gets the worm. Whatever you got to do, get up and do it. Do it, baby. Do it big. Do it big. I keep saying that's the thing for me. And if y'all want to take it, baby, go off. Do it big. Do it big. Do it big. That's all I can say. When you do it, just do it big. If you're going to take from me when you do it, just do it big. If you want to sit around and do the absolute most, if that's your thing, if you attack, you do whatever you do it big. That's your role. If your role is a hater, baby, do it big. Do it big. I'm not knocking nobody. Whatever God told you to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You're a lighthouse. Some people will not see that unless you do it. You've been pulled out of the hood, but listen, baby, the hood, I'm gonna keep it 100, is still somewhere down in you because you're supposed to be that light for other people, so you can tap back into that hood mentality and contact or get in connection with those who are in the hood. I don't know who I'm talking to. You might be considered a hood celebrity, a hood whatever. You might be the person in your hood that got the light, that got the juice. And if God move you up out of that some kind of way and you feel like, oh, I done left my people behind, I this and that. Listen, baby, you have not. Your mentality has changed. So yes, you've left them mentally. Yes, you may have moved out of that space physically, but they're still within you. So whenever God is telling you to tap into that hood, to connect to these people, do that. Whenever you need to go back to the hood to see your people, do that. Because you're not that person anymore. You're a light now to those who you quote unquote left behind. You're a light to them. And you don't have to apologize for leaving them behind. You were meant to leave them behind because people need to see what it looks like again to get this thing out the mud, to build from ground zero, to heal, to love, to be kind, to be whatever it is, whatever your thing is, people need to see it. People need to hear it. People need to feel it. They do. You're a lighthouse, y'all. And I don't know. I'm going to do one oracle card today because we 19 minutes in and I don't want it to be too long. But again, what is a lighthouse? A tower or other structure containing a beacon light to warn or guide ships at sea. So here you are, people out here, they roaming around. Some of them probably have been in the wilderness confused for so long. For so long, and here you are playing your music. Here you are singing. Here you are on your platform talking. Here you are on the job cooking. Here you are doing whatever you do. Listen, baby, that's your light. That's your wealth. You can monetize that. I don't even know why we talking about that, but God wants somebody to know you can monetize that. Don't let nobody tell you yet your small beginnings is nothing. Or that it's just because maybe you feel like whatever this thing is so far off. this destiny, this dream, however you want your life to be, that you feel like you got to build so much, but you don't. You do not. As long as you continue to stay on your path and trust your own intuition, your own opinions, you got it. You got it. Because it's your blueprint. You get to build how you want to build at the speed that you want to speed. That's why I tell y'all, it's not a you versus them thing. This race is against you. You being better, you doing better. It is against you. So you can build your foundation how you want to build it. You can go at the speed that you want to go at. And listen, everybody else around you is meant to see that light. See you as you build. See you maybe as you go into these tower moments and then flip back up. Whoever you are, your life has been a display just like that. People have seen you go through these tower moments and stand back up. People have seen you go through these heartaches and stand back up. People have seen you lose the job and stand back up. People have talked about you and attacked you and you stand right back up. That remind me, I don't know what that little balloon thing is, but y'all know the arms that be flying outside in the wind and it be bending all back and down, but it flip right back up every time. And when the wind come, it bend and it whatever, but it flip right back up. That's the same thing with you, baby. People are meant to see you go through that. Your life has been on display and you're probably trying to figure out, Lord, why do I have to go through this in front of people? Why do I have to experience these things around my family? Why do they got to know my business? Why this? Why that? And God is saying, but the very ones that seen you when you were in the pit are going to be the very ones that see you when you rise. They're meant to. They're meant to see you when you're down. They meant to see you when you're in the middle. They meant to see you when you're at the top. So they can know they can do it too. They can do it too. And you're that light, baby. I want to encourage you and let you know you're that light. So whatever you've been working on, whatever you want to work on, however you've been showing up, however people been coming against you, it's just a confirmation to let you know I am that. I am that. I am the light. I am anointed. I am blessed. I am talented. I can do X, Y, Z. I can take care of this baby that I didn't think I would be taking care of on my own. I can do this. I can do that and go to school. I can do that and write the book. I can do that and cook. I can do that and do whatever it is you want to do. You can do it. Again, y'all, this says the existentialists believe that humans create their own meaning and purpose in life. Yes, this path has been already created for you, but how do you want it to look? How do you want this thing to look, baby? It's on you. It is on you, whether you know it or not. We have more control than what we think. We say, I'm waiting on God. Waiting on God for what? Exactly what are you waiting on God for? And I'm just asking so that we can all kind of think about this thing. When we say that, what are we waiting on God to do? Is it bring us the blessing? Is it like, what are we waiting for? Like, let's just think about it, y'all. Because I got to think about it now too. If I say I'm waiting on God, what am I waiting on? If I'm out here doing the work, God is going to bless the works of my hand. God is going to bless the works of your hand. So you may be, if you working, then yeah, say you waiting on God, but don't stop. Don't stop working. Don't use that as a crutch saying I'm waiting on God. You have the authority and the power to create this life that you want. And it takes hard work sometimes, but you're meant to be that light to everybody else. So even though you feel like I'm always going through something, I'm always giving, I'm always this, I'm always that, be mindful of that and be also, careful about who you give your energy to, your time to, your attention to. This season right here, you need to focus on you just a little bit more. That don't mean you have to be selfish with everything and everybody else. But yes, your basket, your cup, whatever need to be a little full. It need to be not a little full, baby. This thing need to be full. God says your cup need to be full before you start trying to pour it into other people. Just let them see you be the light. In this season, let the people see you be the light. I'm telling you, they standing on the shore right now, watching you out there in the middle of the water. Just flying, baby. And then you pop right back up in that light. They looking at you like a deer in headlights right now. Like how? How did you get over that? How did you come out of that? How are you still smiling? How are you still happy? You don't have no money, yet you walking around grinning from ear to ear. What's up with you? That's the strength that God has given you to do what you do. You didn't get no sales today. Nobody didn't come by and read your book. Nobody saw your platform. Nobody this and this and this and this. And you still good? Yup. I'm good. I'm good. When they ask you how you, I'm good. It's good. Oh my goodness. This is the only one I'm going to pull. Light. If that ain't God, I don't know what is. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining, baby. Look at this. Keep your inner light shining. I love the Most High. You are this bulb right here. Sometimes you standing alone. Y'all, it's 25 minutes in, and I don't want it to be too long, but it is what it is. I can't cut it off until Spirit let me. Sometimes you're standing alone. You're standing alone trying to be this beacon of light for everybody else. That's why you have to be mindful about who you share your time and your energy and your gifts with, especially when you're building, especially when you're focusing on you, because people want to come in and continue to knock you down, put you in that hangman, put you in that tower moment. Every time they see your light, because they're walking in darkness. It says light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. So you're trying to figure out why they're attacking you, why they're worried about you, why they're constantly all in your business. It's because of your light. You're the lighthouse. You have shined a light on darkness. You have shined a light on some people's lives. And not to expose them in a bad way. It's just to let them know you are better than that. You can be better than that. You can do better than that. And everybody won't like that, y'all. But listen, don't let your inner light go out because of it. Do not allow your inner light to go out because of it. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. This will. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, your support. Continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you all so much. And I'm sending you all so much love. Those of you that's out here doing this work, whether it's on the job, whether it's inner work, whether it's through your bloodline, whatever it is, I send y'all love and peace and strength, because it's not easy, especially trying to be a light to those who have already committed themselves to darkness, already committed themselves to a way of thinking, to a way of being, to a way of living and seeing things. When you have done what you needed to do, release and let people decide what they want to do. It's not your job to do anything else. You're only meant to plant the seed and then let God water it. Don't continue to try to carry people around, carry the load, carry the burden. That's what puts you in those tower moments. Do what you need to do, plant the seed, and keep moving. Let God water it. This season right here, baby, you plant your own seeds. You focus on your blueprint, and then let God water that too. That's it. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.